We just arrived at the airport in Hervey Bay and we're gonna fly all the way up to Lady Elliot Island. Are you excited?
Yep.
Lady Elliot Island passengers, that's us. Are you filming too? Where are those two Belgians over there? They're gone. They don't want to miss the plane.
Got some really good photos of the beaches and the coral. I'm excited to see the Great Barrier Reef again.
Have you seen it before?
Not this part, been more north.
And what is going to be your first activity on the island?
Have a look around.
Well, enjoy. can get some buffet. If you're vegan or gluten-free like myself, there's a lot of options for veggies, hot veggies, salads, cold veggies, and fruits. We're gonna start the afternoon now with a reef walk right here because the tide is low. We can walk somehow over the reef. Let's see how that goes. We've just had a really nice lunch and now we're off to do the reef walk. What are those sticks for?
In case there's any robbers on the beach, keep them off.
Feel so in place here with your looks. How long does it take to restore reef? Islands have you visited? How to build a tiny home?
I have a question. Yes? What do you feel is the most important thing to talk about right now?
To talk about?
Right now.
Right now? Clothing. What made you fall in love with preventing climate change?
Learning about climate change and how far we are along the road of devastation and how little time we have to turn it all around for humanity and future generations as well.
What makes you most excited in contributing to prevent climate change?
The change that is possible, and we have all of the technology and science and everything we need, we just need to implement it. So that's a really unique spot in time because we had lots of history in this world where we didn't have all of that technology to be able to change all of these things, but now we do. So we just have to implement it and we can all be saved.
What do you think on Lady Mary Elliot Island can be implemented as climate change tools, as extra tools?
Talks about climate change and how it affects the reef and the island and the Great Barrier Reef.
Visiting the sustainability hub, more than 900 solar panels and then battery units. So we've had a really busy day and now we're here at the sustainability hub of Lady Elliot. And Pauline's studying something new called the source, which apparently makes sunshine turn into water. Anything interesting you see, babe? Yeah, that's one of the 8 hubs.
Takes the water from the air and brings it down into liquid. That's water.
And now we can drink it. So now we're crossing the highway, so there's a runway here and there. And you can cross if there's no red lights. So this is literally where we landed. How cool is that? A plane can just land like this.
You can feel the big, such big lumps, isn't it?
One of the hikes on
they're all looking big enough to go. Well, not those little ones, but these ones are definitely ready to go on the ground. They're getting root bound. Tree centre.
Yeah. They probably need help with people putting them in the earth.
Like and subscribe.